morning, guys. Let's go see how much the Tooth Fairy gave April. So the Tooth Fairy stopped by.
Yep, $5.
Wow. Pretty cool. Is that what you have right now?
Yep.
Cool.
Putting it in my purse so I can buy something later.
Yeah. So did she respond to the note you left?
Yes. It's over there.
Oh, let's see. April said, "Dear Tooth Fairy, will you take this Play-Doh can and I want $10. Please, 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 please write me a note back or down here." And down here, the Tooth Fairy replied, "Dearest April, I loved where you put your tooth. Sorry you aren't getting $10 for this tooth. Maybe a molar. See you next time you lose a tooth. Love always, the Tooth Fairy. P.S. Don't forget to brush." Pretty cool.
See what other secrets.
You ready to head to camp now?
Yep, no money. No money in my wallet. Put it all in my purse.
Cool, let's head out.
I can finally eat my Nutter Butters.
Oh, that's not a good breakfast. You can save those for later.
No, I'm saying for later.
Oh, okay.
I can eat my Nutter Butters now because I have no tooth. Because when I ate them, they hurt.
Ah.
They hurt.
Yeah, because it was wiggling the tooth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Time to head to camp.
Then get a snack and a water bottle.
We just dropped April off, and now we are going to work on today's project. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
So we have to replace this gasket here on the manifold. Right here. So should be exciting, right?
Woot woot.
Let's do this. Not starting off to a good start. Couldn't get any of the bolts loose because I broke my ratchet adapter. This thing broke off the tip there, and come to find out my ratchet is broken too. The ratchet mechanism that you would turn here is broken, so I used this solid wrench, and it just snapped the adapter. So we gotta go to Home Depot and get some new tools. So that's what we're gonna do now. Ooh, get in the house. Trying to sneak off. So we went to Home Depot and we got the new socket and ratchet. So hopefully this one will work a lot better than the one I had with the plastic ratcheting part. I think it got hit on something and broke. So yeah, this one's fully metal and should work a lot better. So let me get started on this. We gotta loosen these bolts right here. Make sure it ratchets the right way.
Superman.
So we've got to take the heat shield off to get to the manifold here.
One down, 7 to go.
Alright.
Right, there's 8.
I'm not sure.
Look at those guns. camera really brings out your farmer's tan.
Yeah.
It's funny when I look at your arm, I don't even see it, but when the camera's on it.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
They switch sizes.
Stop it.
They use two 10mm bolts. Because I'm guessing they're 10mm, that's what's marked on the top. So, and then they use smaller size bolts down here. So now I gotta see if I have a socket for these.
Oh my word.
So luckily I was able to find another socket that gets these lower bolts. Which is weird because the socket is labeled 10mm, but as you can see the bolt sizes are totally different. So I wonder what this bigger one is.
Well,
I think
it was a 12, I thought.
Yes, it's a 12mm for the big one. This one's tricky to get to.
Want to just move the engine block out of the way?
Yeah. Can you do that?
Sure. Do you have a cherry picker?
No. This is proving to be more difficult than we thought. What we thought was we would get the manifold done here and just pull this part back like so and slip the gasket right in here. So this would just slip down in there, but that's not the case. We need to take this completely off, but we gotta get down to some bolts down there, and we're not really sure what that will do after we take that off. If there's gaskets down there that would need to be replaced since they're already like sealed on or whatever. And I think it felt like there was a spring on one of the bolts, so I don't know how we would get it cinched back down to get the bolt back through the exhaust thing there. So yeah, we're gonna see what we can find on the internet of these problems that we're having and hopefully come up with a solution, or we might have to just put it back together and take it to mechanic, because I am no mechanic. So Shelly's Googling right now, watching some YouTube videos on this, seeing what we can find out. So yeah, not an easy fix. So after 3 hours, still no luck with getting the manifold out. So now we're on our way to go pick up April from camp, and once we get back, I guess we'll keep trying. Apparently there's some bracket behind the manifold that is still holding it on. We've unbolted the exhaust going to the manifold, and then the manifold from the engine, so I don't know what else there could be. So yeah, I'll have to pick up April. 3 hours later.
3 hours. It hasn't quite been 3 hours.
It's been like 2.5.
No, because we took her to camp at 8, so we didn't get home till 8:30. We didn't get home from Home Depot until like 9.
Nah.
And it's 11:30.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
More time than like the 20-minute fix that Shelly's brother said it would take. So, but I think we'll get it if we can figure out where that bracket's holding
we'll
on
get
to.
it.
Yeah?
Oh, we'll get it. We're not putting it back together, not done. Not at this point.
Yeah.
No. We'll get it.
Yeah. So as you can see, we are in a different car right now, for obvious reasons. Shelly's dad is letting us borrow his Jeep, so we can get around places for now. After we got April, I continued to work on the car, and Shelly's parents came over, and they got this awesome socket set for us to use. So that made things a lot easier to work on the car, which was pretty amazing. I think it's been, I want to say 6 or 7 hours now that I've been working on this. Definitely do not do this if you do not know what you are doing. But I got everything back together and no extra bolts, so that is a plus. Usually that doesn't happen. I usually have leftover parts. But yeah, I got it back together. Everything sounds good. Didn't vlog too much of it because, you know, my hands were greasy. And yeah, Shelly is off at gymnastics with April right now. So I think I'm going to start up the car and take it for a test drive and go meet up with them. Showed up to gymnastics a little late, but at least I saw a little bit. You did good, April.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So right now we're at a round table getting some dinner.
What'd you get?
I have got a minion and for some reason a half.
Cool.
I need this other half.
Shelly was able to test drive the car. How did it drive?
Awful. You're a horrible mechanic.
Yeah.
I know.
Stick to being a photographer, videographer, slash father. I'm just kidding. It runs great. It sounds like a car, not a...
Motorcycle.
I almost said airplane. It doesn't sound like an airplane though.
It does not.
Yeah, it sounds like a car. It sounds great.
It's amazing.
That's good.
I'd like to point out though, it was not a quick fix. It was not easy. It was not just 8 bolt.
Yeah. Much more than that. And then we ended up having to replace 2 gaskets.
Right?
Instead of just the one we thought.
Right? Exhausting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm tired.
Tired?
After dinner, it's time for bed.
So you want the crunchy one?
Yeah.
Got the Meat Lovers pizza. I already got mine. Couldn't wait.
I need a knife.
Yeah.
Your pieces broke off easily. The rest are like breaking at weird points.
Yeah.
Like right
Pizza
there.
flyover.
That is so Jay 2 videos ago.
It was. I stole it from Jay. From RFSJ.
But that's okay. He probably stole it from you from your bacon flyover last week. What?
Yeah. What a day. Everybody's getting ready for bed. Even Remington back there, who's taking up half of our bed.
So nothing was easy about today. Everything took 7 hours longer than it should have, and 7 stores more than it should have. But it's over and we get to sleep now. So hopefully tomorrow will go a lot smoother. No big projects planned. So it should be a good day.
Playing with my friends. See you in the next video.
See you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.